Hello, this is Vulturefire. We are still on 7100, first patch of this beta. This run is going to be a run using the new draft game mode. So, draft is a subset of quick play. So like if I turn off quick play, the draft option disappears. And the way draft works is instead of getting the default starting deck, you get 15 card drafts at the beginning of the game. And then you get 3 removals. So you are going to still have 12 starting cards. But you have, you sort of get both more and less control over what's going to happen. Turn off rush mode. Sure. So we have emptiness, endurance, hunger. So I think I'm going to go forest. Deciding how whether or not I want to try and do burn stuff. So we are going into Bay later. So I do probably want to get Fortress up. Sure, we'll take that, see if it does anything for us. That all seems reasonable. Okay. Let's just go mainline. Why not? And because we're doing with 3 idols active, we will also get 2 upgrades at the start. So, sort of take this item, see if it does anything to affect what I want. Not really, but that's good. I would like to have a read the skies. Absolutely love to have pike. So, one of the notes here, that's kind of an issue right now, is that I should have taken that bloody focus because mana can be a problem. Because we're 3 picks deep, and we've been offered mana once. And there's no guarantee they'll be offered mana again. The last draft I did, I was offered mana a total of 3 times, and I passed up the first 2 because the first 2 picks. And I saw other cards I really wanted, and they regretted it because I was only offered 1 more mana card for the entire rest of the draft. So here, I don't hate Reinforced Shield. It's not necessarily super important, but we don't have a shield generation option. I'll take it. Okay, we have to take New Moon. We need the mana. This isn't directly mana, but this does give us a growth source, which I would really like to have. This is a mana card, but it's not really mana, so I don't think we can take it. Divination is a wit source, which enables some things. I was about to take this thinking it was Cleanse and Heal, but it's not anymore. It's now trigger the action of any ally one time, which is not useful. I think we're probably just going to cut the Celestial Bolt. We have 7 more picks. Oh, Incandescent Ritual is great. Very happy to see that. Precise Blast will give us a damage source to start with. Both of these are okay. I think I want the extra tough from Martial Prism. Don't really love any of this. I think I'll take the block and probably cut it. Second Incan Ritual is great. But you can see here, like, we have not really been offered more mana. We have this 1 New Moon, and we've been offered mana 3 times. 1 time was a Bloody Folks, which we didn't have any use for. We weren't planning to build around. 1 was a Runic Folks, which wasn't actually mana. And then 1 was the New Moon that we took. So we have to take this Mana Jolt, I think. So we're going to upgrade our Incan Rituals, because I just think that upgrading Incan Ritual does so much for you. And then for our cuts, I think Celestial Bolt, I'm not the biggest fan of. I'm basically deciding, do we need that in order to win? I think the answer is no. And then, I think we cut the block. And then, the remaining question is, do we need... I don't think we need the Reinforced Shield because we have these. But that could end up being a mistake. We'll see. Okay, so Delayed Burst should be a spell, but it's not yet. So Delayed Burst and Arcane Flow swap places. Trying to think. So burn cards, Rampant Blaze and Cinder Barrage both got nerfed. It's still probably fine, actually. I wouldn't hate having a mana dance for going into Baylor. This involves taking entirely fights, which can be awkward, but we'll see how it goes. You want to get tough set up? Set growth up. Gonna use this to get our shield. Oh, I thought we had enough, but I forgot that Mana Jolt is only 2 now. In my head, it was still 3. That change was actually a while ago. It was during the Nayema beta, actually. I was just checking, and there are no. The blorp was me doing a Control F on the changes for this pack. We can do that. Kinda need mana here. I really want to do that, but I think that's more important right now. And then let's use this as tough and a temporary powerful, which doesn't do much for me. Aside from getting me my pocket shield back, but I don't hate getting my pocket shield back. I think getting the temporary wits or getting the wits is more valuable. Yeah, because I really want to get that half moon flip so we can get a more consistent mana boost generation. We don't have any cleanse. That is kind of an issue. I do want to get that created. I'm just not going to create a whatever this turn. Wow, that was more damage than I was expecting. I think Quick Shot is probably more useful to us right now. Okay, they have Opportunist. That's okay. This will probably shock us, but that's fine. Use up the purity. Okay, I think more tough. Go ahead and max out our mana boost here. Or not mana boost, our growth here. I can tag you. Doesn't give me a ton of value. Just do that, I think. And get... Actually, I'm just going to get more whatever for next turn. Alright, that's kind of a problem. Guess I can Starfall. Love to have a pocket sand. Go with my pocket shield. I have lifesteal this turn, so we can solar flare for value. We'll do that. There we go. And that's fight. Don't really care about that. So this is now... I don't know that we can ever transform this, unfortunately. I don't think I like this now. I guess you would need other power. So I guess the idea here is if you have temporary powerful, it goes well, but we don't. This would need an upgrade, but I don't hate it. We just have to upgrade it because we're fighting emptiness. So we can draw 2 cards. I think I want shield here. There we go. Top of deck is pocket shield, which is not really what we want, but maybe we got 1 powerful. Actually, guess that's actually okay, just because like we can't really do anything else anyway. And this is where like we don't have much actual mana because we just haven't been offered. We just weren't offered actual mana, so. Oh, it's the. I was like, where's the power climber? It's the enchanted satchel. We can use that technically to get some amount of mana, but it's not much. Let's go for one of those. Pop. I don't think I can justify that. Well, I can because it's going to leave it. I guess it's not actually going to die though because, yeah. Lifesteal. There's no almost dead, which not irrelevant. Don't know what top card of the deck is yet. Might be critical. Top card of the deck is Read the Scars, so we can just Starfall for that. I don't think I like Frost Enchantment enough here. I think I'd rather have the Last Ring Strike. I don't love any of this. I'm just not convinced that's going to give us enough. That probably has more long-term potential, though. So we could theoretically get a mana card and a cleanse card here. Could we get the mana boost card? I think I'm fine with almost any of our possible outcomes here, which is good. It's always nice when you are happy with, when like there's no way for you to be disappointed. That is disappointing, though, but I can do that. And then let's do damage. Did I need a solar flare? No, probably not, but I wanted to. Okay. I'm gonna go for more sturdy here. And they are going to do that, so maybe we'll do that. I'm doing this just so that I can avoid shuffling because I want to draw it back into precise. Give me a second. All right. This is 15 damage. We have the critical already. It's on top. Frost enchantment. I'll just do that. Sunbolt for value. And draw into a half moon. Could get a mana jolt with divination, but that sounds kind of risky. I think I'd rather just do this. And pop. Alright, I would like to have Void Hardened Skin, but I think I need the Mana Shower. Because this is going to be more important short term. We can hopefully find a Void Hardened Skin later. This is still just such a suicide item. Can I afford to play this? I think I have to. It's just too much value in doing that much damage to whoever. Just because there's a chance now I can Sunbolt. That goof is out of existence. Goodbye. I can change stance, but that doesn't really help. I think I do want to do that though, because I want to be able to transform that, even if it costs me a little bit of health. And now, I think I do want tough. Definitely Lunar Whispering. Doing that just to do that. Mana leak is annoying. But hey, we can, I guess that cleanses whoever too, but is this turn I can potentially do some stuff to solve some problems. I think that's definitely happening. And probably sun bolting here. Yeah, I think I'm doing that. And I am sun bolting, I think. Nope, so close. But this will get me there. You do that for bonus value, which is mostly just for the pocket field. Second cleanse would be nice. Mana Dance, though, is a good mana card. I don't think I can afford to pass up mana at this point. I think the Divination has been underwhelming. I think Quipshaw's probably after the Divination. The Divination has been hard to use so far. I mean... And now there's nothing I can do with that. As I just want to draw. No, I don't think so. Okay. It's a lot more damage than I'm used to seeing out of this guy because of the changes that have happened. I think that's happening. I can do this into this into that and then get even more growth. Sturdy is kind of an issue, but cleansing is overall a net positive for us. And then I could Starfall into Incan Ritual if I wanted to. I think I do want to. Pretty sure this is once again going to be a Lunar Whispers. I am dumb. In my head, I was doing this in the right order, and this was not going to work out. But in reality, I am a dumb. I need to Lunar Whispers immediately. Right. The nice thing here is that poison application is reduced now is now based on buffs and debuffs, which means that sturdy and tough help a lot against these jerks. Sturdy and tough and weak. Those are the words I meant. Let's. Do I have a... I do not have a... Oh, I do have a conjunction. Do I want a second conjunction? Sure. Yeah, I think I'm going to need that. I'm taking a decent amount of damage in the turn here. Go and get the back up tough, and we can also do some damage here. Start the reflection. Do that twice. Turns out we didn't need the Starlit Reflection. Bonk. And we can even freeze just, you know, for the rub ends. Full moon. Didn't need it. Okay. Ooh, multiform focus. That's a very reasonable mana card, and that is what we're taking. That's not super useful. So I think we're keeping the Arcane Aegis, which means we're upgrading it, because it's just not going to do anything for us without that. What boss are we fighting? Alright, we're fighting Thornberry. That makes upgrading this, I think, less of a priority. I think upgrading mana is pretty important. I'm just trying to think if there's any reason. So what am I cutting? And why is it Frost Enchant? Could also be Martial Prism. I'm a bit wary of cutting Shield Generation, but this has been fine. It's just not been great. I don't think we need it. And we're going to upgrade Multiform Focus, I think. Okay, 1 extra mana, and that's going to be the cleanest. I think it's that, or this is actually... Cleansing everyone is a little bit of a downside. Let's do that. Though, I still think. Let's see if we can get here. This obviously makes the burn deck slightly worse. Yeah. I totally could have checked what that was. And this is the turn that I would like to have that. But I don't think I want to Starfall that necessarily. Do that. I think I need Moon Stance to get more shield here. Fortunately, this leaves me unable to play Precise Blast. Maybe Precise Blast needs to go. It is kind of awkward sometimes. I think I want to be in Sun Stance next turn so I can finally kill something. Could be awkward if we get... Okay, we didn't just get hammered. Get shield out of that. And I'm going to be back in Sun Stance again next turn. I think at this point it actually makes sense to do that. I messed this up. It's fine. Yeah, but bye. Yeah, that'll work. Donk. Bonk. This is another way to cleanse, though. And we're playing quick play. Can I afford to pass up a cleanse? I don't think so. I can play this for shield, but I really don't need to. I'm unfortunately going to be shocked there's just nothing I can do about it. I don't know why I bothered, since the whole point of that was... Well, anyway. I am very clever. In my head, the thought was I was going to abuse that. Do I want to start in Sun Stance again? I think not, but I think I want to Starfall again next turn. Get rid of the other evasion. Assuming that whoever does it for me. I'm gonna get this conflagrate on this turn where everything has plated. It's gonna suck. Yep. Alright, good. Yeah, zeros across the board. The good thing is, I'll get rid of one of those. There, I'm now not weak. That didn't help. If I played that, it takes away the weak again, but might be worth it. Yeah, it's worth it because I get to do this. can at least go pink. Should be able to sunbolt something out of existence this turn. Clean off some stuff, but doing that second one just for the burn ticks. No, that wasn't actually lethal. I really was thinking that was going to kill it. That's fine. What's that though? That's mana. I personally am probably going to break after the next part, but I think I'm probably also going to just keep this. Yeah, that's, again, like the unfortunate thing here is that like I had to clean off that week, but just thinking like I can draw cards, but I think that even that 18% is probably okay. Anyway, so I'm probably going to break, but this may still be, I guess, again, like, I say this sort of thing all the time, and it's like you can just tell from looking at the video if I ended up splitting it into two parts or not. Give me a second. Two. Just thinking through things. Sorry, I was discussing with one day about forcing draft picks. Oh, I want to get sturdy out. That's just consistently kind of a thing. And of course, the other part of this, that's not the thing I meant to do. I meant to do that. So I can get these extra cards. Oh, I should have done this first. Could have gotten even more sturdy. It's not really worth cleansing here. Give me a second. All right. Still kind of like growth this way. Go for Lunar Whispers. I can draw a couple cards here. I think I do that. What am I drawing? Okay. Let's pitch those two. Although, realizing now that I've made a terrible mistake because now I can't get that out. My motto this run is why take Precise Blast when you could just, you're gonna, oh no, you won't die too, unless I do this. Whoop. Take a cleanse. Oh, screwing up sequencing. What else is new? You're totally dead. And then just in turn and next normal celestial conjunction for the win. Get conjunctivitis. Now we can take one of these. Yep. Alright, boss fight time. And we're full health. Give me a second. Okay. Bonk. And I'm doing this just to get out. Because I don't really need that shield anyway. That bleed is incoming. Do we have a way to get purity? We do. We just have to draw some cards. And actually, is that look us there? And now, could play that, but actually I do, because I want to shuffle it in. Yeah, blocking fake bleed. God, I'm so dumb. Okay. Okay, I have a plan. My plan is no longer is trash because it was relying on. Actually, this is gonna be fine. But my initial plan, relied on things that aren't possible. Just go and do that. Pass. So I could get any any whatever that I wanted. Basically just deciding if I want a Starfall here. Or if I want to Solar Flare. I'm going to Solar Flare. Shield. Draw a bunch of cards. That's probably where I'm at. I could pitch that and get the extra plated rank right now, but here I'll save it for next turn. Basically, I'm planning on using Celestial Conjunction into the fight, I think. Kind of an awkward turn to get that, though. Bonk. A lot of starting. It's unfortunate. Start next turn in Moon Stance, I guess. Can draw a bunch of cards, which I think is what we're gonna do. Oh, no, I can't because I don't have wits. Going to be bleeding. Goodbye. 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 There we go. Flawless. We are technically seconds and powerful. Should make this do okay. This is also just very good. I think it's one of those two. And then we cut Precise Blast. I like that. We're upgrading Death Field so we can get Cleanse more consistently. Just Void Quake for extra hits, extra other value. No, Void Hardened Skin. And we're cutting Precise Blast. There it is. Goodbye. See what this map looks like. So this fight could be a pain in the butt because we're going to be super on fire. Kind of like going here. Some good stuff there. This fight drops some okay stuff. This mostly. But that is going to be the next part. Because I'm going to go disappear for a bit. So next part will be recorded much later in the day, given how long this part is. Probably just going to make this 2 or 3 part video with this being the end of part 1. But I will see you for that. Until then, toodles.